Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Orioles Boys JV Basketball on the Orioles Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined by Jamie Sycon, who will be doing color commentary for both the JV and the varsity game. Also with us tonight, Nick Wysong, the Orioles Sports Network technical engineer, and doing camera work for us tonight. And he'll be making his second appearance as our cameraman, Cole Hansen, coming off the freshman game where he's a player for the Ludington boys freshman team. Freshmen, they take a tough loss tonight here to Whitehall by the score of 43-38. So Cole Hansen will be doing the first game, and Daniel Ewing will be doing the second game as the Oriole cameraman for the OSN. And how's it going there, Jamie? It's been a while since we've done a game together.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of lapse there, but always good to be in the gym, and it's going to be a great matchup tonight here, Scoop, between Whitehall JV and Ludington JV boys.
This is a place where we've had some good memories here in Whitehall.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind when I think of this gym is Braden Porter and his 60-foot game-winning shot. It might even been longer than that.
Yeah, it was from I would say almost that corner of the volleyball line back there. And then, of course, the game I was coaching in right before that, the JV game, when Cohen Porter hit the game-tying three-point shot
to overtime.
Send it to overtime.
Yeah, that was a great night. And Ludington and Whitehall, they've had some great battles the last number of years. Of course, Whitehall had Camden Thompson, who went on to Western Michigan University. He has transferred since to Oakland University, where he will be playing strictly basketball. In fact, Oakland University does not have a football program, I believe. And he was on the Western Michigan football team and basketball team, but he's transferred to Oakland University.
Probably a smart move there. I mean, Oakland University is a very good university. They also have a lot of Big Ten matchups where they play, Michigan State. And it's harder when you get into college and you got to play two sports. Not to say it hasn't been done, but Camden to move to Oakland, focus on basketball. It shows probably a good idea.
Shows you how tough it is to do. I mean, for crying out loud, it's tough enough to play one sport in college. To play two sports. We got Ludington JV and Whitehall JV, and we're about to begin play here. And we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Boy, they just got right into it here. No lineups, nothing. They just went right to it. Whitehall wins the opening tip. Whitehall in their white jerseys. They have red lettering, and they have black numerals trimmed in red. And getting the Whitehall first basket, number 24, and that would be Jackson Coleza.
Yeah, he looked. That was a nice stroke he had from
the
three-point.
From three. And Ludington
back three by Mikey Himes.
Comes right back and gets a three-pointer from Mikey Himes. So right off the bat, both teams have had the ball for one offensive possession. We have a 3-3 score here. Ludington in their black jerseys. They have white lettering and orange numerals trimmed in white. There's a shot that's off the mark. Rebound, however, to Whitehall. It comes to number 24. And again, that is Kuleza. And with it now, number 25, Emmett Hett. Now a foul is going to be called on the Orioles. Starting for Whitehall, and they are coached by Marcelo Conklin, as number 25, Emmett Hett, will go to the free throw line. We'll give you that starting lineup here momentarily. First free throw is no good.
Yeah, Ludington was in their man defense there, and then Mikey Himes came off the switch, and he had all ball, but I think maybe his leg made contact with the shooter's leg there and called the foul. But all ball from the top, but sometimes they call the body and don't look up top there, Scoop. So.
Het gets one of two free throws. Whitehall 4, Ludington 3. 6:40 to go in this opening quarter. Good ball movement inside, shot up and in. Eric Walton.
Yeah, it was a nice inside-out play. They put it out there to Jace, and then Jace passed it in deep.
Het with the ball for Whitehall. Ludington, good trap right there. No, a nice move there by Het. He goes baseline and he banks it home. Whitehall 6, Ludington 5. Looks like the Orioles had him trapped in there, Jamie, but he was able to escape and get that baseline runner.
Yeah, they had him trapped here in the corner, but then after you have a trap, you have a scramble out, and they were off their assignment of who's supposed to scramble. Both guys left, and then he was able to get right out of the trap. So.
Walton there with a nice pass, and it was Kaminsky who had it, lost it. Shelton got it back. Now Walton with it. He's at the free throw line and loses it, gets it back.
Right now,
how quick he is.
Yeah, Whitehall's playing a zone right here, so.
Yeah. Himes on the three-pointer, just a little off the mark. Give me those starters for Whitehall. The guards are Israel Lewis. He wears number 0. He is a sophomore. Also number 1, Dominic Pueller. He is a sophomore. Number 10, Gabe Gilbert. He's a sophomore. And they're all guards, Oriole Nation, all 5 of them. And for Gilbert, you've got...
Oh, nice steal by Eric.
There is a nice steal by Walton, and in for 2. Eric Walton in with the steal and the basket. Ludington up 7-6. Kuleza is number 24. He's a sophomore, and Het is number 25, and he is a freshman. That's your starters for Whitehall. Ludington up 7-6. Here comes Mikey Himes. Oh, nice move there. Himes. Boy, he's just showing his athleticism. Couldn't get it to fall, but what a move there by Mikey Himes.
Yeah, sometimes I just got to get going. I've been watching him for a few years, Scoop. That's when I put the message
on the
Facebook page. I told you, Scoop.
You did.
You told me what?
You did.
I've been trying to tell you for a couple years, but he's just very athletic.
Did he dunk as a 7th grader? I know he did as an 8th grader.
He didn't in a game, no.
Okay.
He was able to, put a tennis ball down there. He just couldn't grip the ball then, but he's always had the hops. But we knew his athleticism was, just like several of them down there. But the Himes boys do have some athleticism.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Every team is hoping they had somebody like that.
They have all very athletic genes, no doubt about that. So into the Ludington lineup is number 5, Trenton Trevisano. Trevisano was a sophomore. Also checking in, number 54, Danny Alanis. He is a sophomore. And number 12, Jace Smith, who is a sophomore.
And then you got 34,
34. Can't forget Waylon Jennings. No. 34, Waylon Britton, and he is a sophomore. 7-6, Ludington up, 4:24 to go. The Orioles starting lineup tonight was number 2, Brayton Kaminsky at a guard. Also Mikey Himes, number 32 at a guard. The third guard, 21, Eric Walton. The center, 24, Austin Shelton. And the forward, number 12, Jace Smith. So that was your starters.
Yep.
Since got some new players on the floor right now. Ludington up 7-6, 4:09 to go in the opening quarter. Again, Cole Hansen is our OSN cameraman tonight for the JV game. And it's his second game. He did the game at Grand Rapids Covenant Christian, the JV game. Nice move there by Smith. Couldn't finish, but right there is Waylon Britton, no good. Smith up, no good. Ludington really doing a nice job on the offensive glass right now, Jamie.
Yeah, they are. They're boxing out well. We're getting good shots. They just couldn't get them to fall. But we're pulling up. But left hand there by Waylon almost went down. Those are good. As you're seeing them rebounding, those are good Mike and drill rebounds where we just grab the rebound and you just go right back up with it. You don't come down and dribble. And, sometimes they fall there. But I love to see them using what they're being taught in practice there, Scoop.
There's a nice move inside. Good! Waylon Britton with the basket, and he's hacked. He'll go to the free throw line. Looked like the Ludington caught the Vikings a little bit unprepared right there. Checking into the Whitehall lineup, number 34, Levi DeWilt. He is a sophomore. He's a big boy, too. Waylon's free throws, good.
I tell you, I've been really impressed with Waylon this year. Watching him from 7th grade and 8th grade, he is really probably, if I'm looking out there, Scoop,
most improved player.
I would say by far. I've coached him in 7th and 8th, and he always knew what to do and maybe didn't execute it. But I tell you, his game surely has changed, and he's definitely an asset to that team down there, Scoop.
I'm a big fan of his. He's a lunch pail type of guy. Every team needs a Waylon Britton. I've said that a bunch of times this year. Oriole Nation, we want to thank Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, right now Ludington's playing a 5-out, 1 in. with Whalen being the one in down low versus this Whitehall zone. And, Coach Lehman's just trying to see what kind of matchups they can pull out of this. I was going to say that has to be a foul.
Yeah,
there,
Whalen really he put that shot up, and he got thumped pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So Ludington is up 10-6 right now. 2:53 to go in the opening quarter. Boys JV basketball from Whitehall on this Monday, February 2nd. It's Groundhog Day.
Is it Monday or is today Tuesday?
Monday. Today is Monday.
Monday.
First free throw is good by
You are correct.
Waylon Britton. Did you hear? Did Patuxahani Phil? Did he see a shadow? Did you hear?
At this point,
He did. Okay.
so 6 more weeks of winter.
Yep. Nick said he did.
That's about 90% of the time.
Yeah. Phil saw a shadow.
Yeah.
How about that? Waylon Britton is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Ludington up by 6, 12-6.
Figure the one day we don't want sunshine, we get it.
Here's a baseline runner there by the Vikings. No good. Ball ends up in the hands of Eric Walton with 2. Yep. Walton will give it to Alanis. Alanis on the baseline drive. Shot is up. No good. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Whitehall basketball. And checking in back into the Oriole lineup, number 32, Mikey Himes. Also number 2, BK Jr., Brayton Kaminsky, and number 24, Austin Shelton. Now, Lundquist Furniture is our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. They're also West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Lundquist a call, 231-757-3368. We have a travel there.
Yeah, we had him. Ludington came out in full court pressure and forced the travel.
Kaminsky will get the ball in to Mikey Himes. Himes on the drive,
Nice
wide open,
pass.
beautiful pass to Shelton. No, it was a point-blank shot right there. Trevisano right there, his shot no good. And coming away with it for the Vikings, number 24, Jackson Kuleza. Now there's a shot, a three-pointer up and in, scored by Israel Lewis. Timeout on the floor. Ludington up 12-9. 2:05 to go in the opening quarter. We'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also, a shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Of course, Safe Harbor Credit Union, they had on social media the other day, Friday night before the Michigan State game, great commercial they put out. Adam Johnson, the CEO there at Safe Harbor Credit Union, big Michigan State fan, even though he's a Western Michigan grad.
He's a Bronco.
He was quite a soccer player at Western Michigan. Here's a three-pointer. Kaminsky, good! Brayton, BK Jr., Kaminsky, nothing but net from three-point land.
Yep, and that was a nice play call set up by Coach Lehman. Whitehall called the timeout there. I think he wanted to get them set for what Ludington's pressure is about to be. And in the meantime, Coach Lehman dialed up a nice play to get Kaminsky open versus this zone that Whitehall's playing.
In Oriole Nation, belay my last. That was a two-pointer, not a three-pointer. A two-pointer there for Kaminsky.
On the line.
Yep. Ludington with the ball. Himes for three. Up, no good. Rebound, Trevisano. He'll give it now to Kaminsky. Kaminsky's pass deflected. Ends up in the hands of Alanis. Alanis to Kaminsky. They'll swing it now. Mikey Himes on the dribble drive. Kaminsky for three. Up, no good. Rebound to Whitehall's number 10, Gabe Gilbert. Gilbert will bring the ball up for the Vikings. 1:19 to go in the first quarter. Ludington up 14-9. There's a steal by Kaminsky, and he got taken down like it was football season.
Yeah. They must have thought he was going for the ball. Otherwise, they would have called intentional there. But the reach, and then they got their feet tangled up. So
Ludington basketball will be triggered in by Mikey Himes on the court for the Orioles. Himes, Alanis, Shelton, Kaminsky, and Trevisano.
Yep. Ludington's still in the 4-out, 1-in, trying to get a matchup that they can use it get to their benefit here against this Whitehall zone.
Nice move, Trevisano, and power move there. Couldn't get it to go though. Here comes Whitehall. Nice block. Himes with a nice block right there. Boy, did he sky for that one, or did he sky? Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. Wow.
He can lead, that's for sure.
Holy cow. Boy, oh boy.
And I imagine as this goes on and they get a little bit more adjustment here, what they're trying to do out there with the 4-out 1-in scoop is they're trying to draw 2 defenders and get in the gaps right there. And then all of a sudden, usually what happens is when the ball comes to the side, the low guy, which is Shelley right there, his guy's going to have to make a decision. If he leaves, then Shelton's wide open. If he doesn't, then we get to drive to the basket or a kick out 3 where you've seen we've missed a few. So eventually what we're trying to do is get them to come out of that zone, and then we can play our speed game and run past them.
Himes gets 1 of 2 free throws. The Orioles are up 15-9, 48. There's a steal by Kaminsky. Kaminsky in the lane, shot up and good. Brayton Kaminsky with the steal. I'll tell you, Whitehall's having all kinds of problems with Orioles defense right now.
Yeah, right now they're having trouble with a ball handler once the ball gets in.
Yeah. Shot up, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 10. That's Gilbert. 3-pointer up and in for Jackson Kuleza.
He's got a nice stroke from out there. That's the second 3-pointer of the quarter. You know, we got to have a hand in his face, Scoop. We got to know where the shooter is at all times.
Orioles up 17-12, 13 seconds left in this opening quarter. Boys JV basketball on a Monday night. This is a makeup date for the Orioles. It was a game that should have been played back on the 16th of January. Himes. Oh, pretty shot. Up, it just wouldn't go down, though. And at the end of 1, your score from Whitehall, boys JV basketball, the Ludington Orioles 17 and the Whitehall Vikings 12. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Whitehall. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sykon, Cole Hansen, and Nick Wysong, the Orioles Sports Network. A bird's eye view of local sports, bringing you tonight's Ludington Whitehall boys JV and boys varsity games. Of course, for the varsity, we'll be hooked up with 102.7 WMOM as well. Orioles 17, Vikings 12. Whitehall begins the second quarter with the basketball. What do you think of that first quarter, Jamie?
There we go. That was a good first quarter. I mean, other than, the 2 wide open threes that were uncontested by the number 24 there. I don't have a sheet for his name, but
Kuleza.
Kuleza. Otherwise, Whitehall sitting at 6 points. And, they've been able to keep Ludington at bay with this 2-3 zone that they're playing right there.
Oh, look at that.
That's how
Mikey Himes drills the 3, and the Orioles up 20-12.
And I'd imagine most of the zone is the reason, like you said, they're playing 5 guards. Now they do have the taller kid in there, number 32.
3-pointer in and out for Whitehall. Rebound Whitehall, in and out, no good. Foul on Ludington. The original 3 was taken by Dominic Pueller, and that was 3/4 of the way down, Jamie, and spun back out.
Yeah.
So at the line will be number 32, Levi DeWilt.
Yeah, and I think, we've always said the easiest way to beat a zone scoop is to run past it. But if they are allowed, we're allowing Whitehall to get back there and get set up in the zone. What we need to do is we need to have pass fakes. And, you're moving the ball one direction and you'll get it and you'll come back and pass fake right back in that direction or the other way. You want to move the defense with fakes and then what I want to call it, a right back pass. So you might pass it and it comes right back. Then you swing it to the other side, which forces the whole defense to move. So when you get a skip pass across in the corner like they did to Mikey on that last 3, he's wide open uncontested.
Mikey Himes, a mid-range jumper right there from the baseline. Up, no good, jump ball. Possession error to Whitehall. What do you think of this gym here in Whitehall? It's you have your gyms like Orchard View and Fremont, which are big with a mezzanine section.
Yep.
Then you have your classics like Hawley back in Ludington, places like North Muskegon, which are much, much smaller. That's a definition of a barn, but it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Muskegon Catholic, places like that.
Yeah.
Then you got a place here like Whitehall, which is bigger, obviously, bigger than Muskegon Catholic in North Muskegon and so forth. As the Orioles get a basket there, and scoring that basket, was that Jay Smith?
I think, yes, sir. I think it was Jace.
Let's see here.
I didn't see it for sure, but we might have to go back and double check.
Yeah,
that.
I'm looking
Let's
right
see.
now.
They're putting it up on the scoreboard.
I think they're
there.
putting it up for Kaminsky. Let's see here.
Yes,
they're giving that basket.
I seen the two,
Yep.
so it was Kaminsky.
It was
and not-
Kaminsky
yep.
and not Waylon Britton. How did I get that? Because he wears 34. All right,
No,
what
you said Jay Smith, who was 12.
Oh, yeah, I did.
2 and 12 is close.
Yeah, there's a steal. Kaminsky with the steal to Walton, up and good.
Yeah.
Ludington so quick with the hands. Walton gets the basket. And the Orioles have a 24-13 lead. 6 points for Eric Walton.
And then when you're making baskets like we are now, Scoop, and then we can get set up in our defense. Right now, Whitehall is having all kinds of trouble with a ball handler being able to either dribble or make the correct pass. And so we're all over that first pass, as we call it, in bounds right there, and they're not making the right decision. And that's benefiting Ludington's defense right here. And eventually, like you said, we're trying to pull them out of that zone.
Ooh. Britton went one way there, and Kaminsky's pass went the other way, and Whitehall with it. So Ludington is up 24-13, 5:47 to go in the opening half. Israel Lewis has checked back into the Whitehall lineup. In finishing what I was asking, what do you think of this gym here in Whitehall?
Yeah, so I really like the gym. I think it's a shooter's gym.
Yes.
I love all the space underneath the baskets, and equal amount of seating on both sides. I mean, this would be a heck of a venue if the state, when it's packed up for.
Definitely. Oh, a three-pointer there for the Orioles. Jace Smith. That was after Whitehall's Gabe Gilbert had converted on a basket. Ludington is up 27-15, 5:16 to go in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor. And that's going to be a 30. We're going to stay here and tell you about Benedict's. I was just there today. I took my vehicle, my 2025 Buick Encore, out to Benedict's today, and we came here in a loaner.
We did. Let's not tell anybody what happened to your car, Scoop.
In the loaner. I think pretty much most people out there know what happened. And I started some type of a pandemic with the Orioles Sports Network because Nick Wysong, our technical engineer, he hit a deer not long after my accident. Actually, it was before. Maybe he started it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jackson Jenner. And by the way, we wish all the best for our usual cameraman, Jackson Jenner. He's home. He's under the weather tonight. And he had a fender bender on Ludington Avenue recently. But I had a nice conversation with Mike Benedict today. Dropped my car off in Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. And you can reach Mike at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. I'll tell you, Whitehall's got some pretty decent shooters. They just got a basket there from Brooks Westerland.
Yep, like you said, there are 5 guards on the floor. They're using the defense to keep them in games. If they can shoot, that also helps.
Here's a three-point attempt by Himes. No good. Rebound to Eric Walton. Walton, turn around, up. God, boy, Eric Walton, he's not the tallest player out there. Very athletic, and he just wanted that basket.
He sure did. You don't always have to be the tallest either, Scoop, as long as you know how to use your body and properly box out, and that's what he did. Got the rebound and got the points.
Kaminsky, shot is no good, but he's fouled. He's going to shoot too, as he was able to get the steal there for the Orioles. Ludington up 29-17, 4:31 to go in the second quarter.
And sometimes games that are good like this, Ludington probably hasn't seen a lot of zone this year yet, from what I recall watching. And, this is good because you practice it, but you can always practice. But until it becomes game time, and so like I said, in that first quarter, we really weren't moving the ball crisply. But now you see we're doing our pass fakes. We're bringing the ball one way. We're finding the open shooter. And we've been knocking them down, except for that last one that was just missed right there. But like you said, Walton followed it up with a good rebound. So
Kaminsky got the first free throw, and he gets the second free throw. 2 free throws for Brayton Kaminsky.
We got Shelton and Alanis checking in now.
All right. I ran into the Wincheskis on the way in. Mike Wincheski, my former football coach my senior year at Ludington High School. And him and his wife, Kathy, great people. And Wink had on a shirt. He goes, Scoop, how do you like my shirt? One side said Ludington, had a Ludington logo. The other side had a Whitehall logo. He has a grandson on each squad.
Okay. Well, I guess house divided, is that what it's called?
That's kind of what that store is in Flint. It used to be called the Great Divide. Now it's called the Split Mitten. And a nice pass from Himes to Walton. Back, beautiful.
Nice.
Tic-tac-toe, Jamie.
Unselfish.
From Himes to Walton, back to Himes, who gets the 2.
Yep, that's the one more. Passed up a good shot for a great shot.
And there's a little bit of familiarity there as well with Eric Walton and with Mikey Himes.
Yeah, they're in the same grade, and they're also stepbrothers.
Yes. 3-pointer. Again, Whitehall's got some shooters when they get time.
Yeah, Gabe, not making Coach Lehman happy that we're not out there in the shooter's face. Because right now, if it weren't for that, we'd be really dominating the game.
Gabe Gilbert drills a 3 there. Shot missed by the Orioles. Shelton with the rebound, no good. And now Whitehall has it, and the foul's going to be called on the Orioles.
They had a little bit of a frustration foul right there, probably by, looks like it's on Alanis.
Yeah. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network.
And we're going to get another reach-in foul right there. I think it might be on Alanis again there. Now you can see Coach Lehman. He's wanting them to move their feet, stop reaching. But they do have 5 guards. They're a little quick, but
yeah. 3-pointer up, no good. That was put up by Whitehall's Brooks Westerland, and here come the Orioles. Shot up by Himes. No, that was Eric Walton. I'm sorry. Here comes Whitehall. Ludington up 33-20. 3 minutes to go in the opening half.
And you see, I'd like to see Ludington right here. We got pressure on the ball, but the other 4 guys are just there with their hands to the side. We got to make this difficult. We got to have hands up in their faces. They're killing us from the 3-point line right now.
Gabe Gilbert just drilled another 3, and Whitehall's within 10 right now. 33-23, 2:33 to go in the opening half. Jay Smith with it. He'll give it to Eric Walton. Now they'll swing it to Trevisano. Jay Smith. Jace on the drive, ball deflected away. Now last touched by Eric Walton. Hey, let's give a shout out to a lot of Oriole Nation that's tuned into tonight's game. David Buskirk, Evan Claveau, Ann Ziemkowski. Sue Smith says, let's go Oriole JVs, go Jace. Jay Cortland, good buddy of mine and a colleague who works for Catchmark Sports. He says, fire up O's. Daniel Schmock. And, you are correct, Danielle. Danny Alanis is a freshman. So she said, I think Danny is a freshman. That is correct. Whitehall has got it within 8 now. Getting the basket for the Vikings. Number 32, Levi DeWilt.
Yeah, we're going to have a travel there. If it weren't for that, right now Whitehall's got 15 of their 25 points are off of 3-pointers. Scooping. All of them were uncontested.
Some more Oriole Nation tuned in. Kelly Smith Van Houten. Let's go O's, go Jace. As always, Aunt Kelly and Uncle Jeff watching from Hastings. You know what their nickname is, right, Jamie? Hastings?
I do not.
The Saxons.
Okay.
Yep, the Hastings Saxons. 1:40 to go. Whitehall with the basketball. We're in second quarter action right now. Ludington up 33-25. Whitehall moving the ball really well right now.
Yeah, I've seen this in this possession right here, though. Our closeouts on the 3-point shooters are much, much better right there. You see, we were switch off. The next guy's right there. They couldn't get a shot off Scoop, and we forced a travel.
Ludington basketball with 1:26 to go. Trevisano triggers it in to Eric Walton. Eric Walton's got the 1970s headband on tonight, Jamie.
He sure does. Seen him before the game down there, and I was talking to him about it.
He's got the hair is flopping all over the place, too. That's a cool 70s look.
Yeah, the old...
Dr. J.
Yeah.
Hey, three-pointer there for BK Jr. Brayton Kaminsky drains the three. Ludington out.
He got the steal.
Yes, he did. Oh, and Mikey Himes with the steal, and he was going to go up maybe for a dunk there, Jamie.
Yeah, I seen Kaminsky got the steal, and he hit Mikey, and Mikey was going to try to dunk it, and he lost the ball midair.
Himes, 3, 4, 7. He's got 9, and Kaminsky's got 11 for the Orioles.
Watch it, the off arm on there. Great defense by Himes with the push off.
There's a steal.
Here we go.
Whalen, he'll get it ahead.
We're going to go up.
And getting the bucket. Oh, we almost had offensive goaltending interference there.
Yeah,
and
I think he
that was.
thought Brayton was going to throw it off the backboard.
I think you're right. Kaminsky,
we might get one here.
Here we go. Oh, no. He just did the safe route there. Yep. Mikey gets the steal. And the Orioles, Kaminsky got the basket before that. Kaminsky with 13. Now Mikey Himes has 11. 23 seconds to go. And just like that, Jamie, the Orioles have a 15-point lead.
Yeah, and then Coach Lehman put the substitution in there. He brought Kaminsky and Mikey Himes and Trevisano back in.
Yeah.
And put the pressure on here the last minute and a half. And, things happen when you're not comfortable handling the ball, and we can get pressure right there. Forced Whitehall into 3 or 4 turnovers there.
At the free throw line for Whitehall, number 3, and that is Brooks Westerland. First free throw is good. Second attempt up, and also good. Westerland with both free throws. Ludington up 40-27. 18 seconds to go in the opening half. Mikey Himes with it now. He'll give it to Walton. 10 seconds to go. Walton now to Kaminsky. 6 seconds. Kaminsky, he'll take the 3, just short, and there's the buzzer. Your score at the half here from Whitehall boys JV basketball. The Ludington Orioles 40 and the Whitehall Vikings 27. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Reliable, professional, exceptional quality, and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Welcome back to Whitehall. Scoop Hansen along with Jamie Sykon, Nick Wysong, and Cole Hansen, the Orioles Sports Network. Ludington on top of Whitehall. Boys JV basketball 40-27 at the halftime intermission. The Orioles outscored the Vikings 23-15 in that second quarter after outscoring them 17-12 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Freshman action, Ludington falls to Whitehall by the score of 43-38. We'd like to thank our exclusive halftime show sponsor, Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Individual scoring in the first half for Whitehall. 3 points for Israel Lewis, 4 for Brooks Westerland, 8 for Gabe Gilbert, 6 for Jackson Kuleza, 3 for Emmett Hett, and 2 for Levi DeWilt. Make that 3 for Levi DeWilt. For the Orioles, 5 for Waylon Britton, 8 for Eric Walton, 3 for Jay Smith, Brayton Kaminsky, 2, 4, 6, 8, 13 for Brayton Kaminsky, and Mikey Himes, 2, 5, 6, 9, 11. So the 1-2 punch of Kaminsky and Himes, 13 and 11, Jamie. But like Eric Walton had 8 points, most of those in the first quarter. And Ludington right now on top, 40-27.
Yeah, and I would imagine you'll see this, as good as we played there in the first half, the offense just wasn't consistent, moving the ball against that zone. Like I said, it could be as we haven't seen it too much. And then, of course, until the last few possessions there, the defense wasn't consistent. We weren't closing out on their three-point shooters, but I'd imagine that Coach Lehman is in there talking about that, and you'll see Ludington come out here and probably extend this lead a little bit more in the first 4 minutes of this third quarter.
I was just checking our schedule right now, and I know we got a game Thursday. We'll be covering the boys at home against Montague. I'm checking with our technical engineer to see if we are scheduled for that game tomorrow for the girls. And normally I'm on top of these things. I didn't research it enough, folks. And Nick's looking it up right now to see. I think we're at Hawley tomorrow covering. Even if we're not covering it, no, we are not covering tomorrow's game. The girls will be at home tomorrow playing Muskegon Orchard View. We'll be getting reports of how the girls are doing and putting those up on the OSN page as we receive them. But Thursday...
It's Montague with the boys Thursday.
Thursday, yes. So the OSN, our next game will be on Thursday, covering that at Hawley against Montague. We'll be on doing the JV game with the OSN, and then we'll be on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM for the varsity game Thursday night at Montague. But we got a big night here tonight at Whitehall, and right now the boys up 40-27. We would like to thank some more of our fine sponsors, beginning with McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10. Call 231-845-5000. And IRCA Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles and in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Another reason I always like coming down here to Whitehall, they really treat us well down here. It's always good seeing Zach Zweigel, who is going to be taking over as the Whitehall varsity baseball coach from his dad. Of course, Warren Zweigel, for many, many years, was Whitehall's varsity baseball coach. Always enjoy seeing Warren and Zach. In fact, there goes Zach right there. I'm seeing on the other side of the court. And another reason I like coming to Whitehall is the classic music they play.
Yeah.
And right now, you can't hear it in the background. They are playing Hotel California by the Eagles. It just finished Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. We got to talk about some more of our fine sponsors. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie today at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And here's one for you, Jamie.
Hey, Bob's Roofing Company. Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using the only finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman.
All right. And while Jamie here will tell you about Lenz Balder as well.
Yeah, Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they've helped individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence.
Give a shout out here to Barbara Ann Himes Haywood, watching from Idlewild, Michigan. Let's go O's. Mikey and Eric. Granny is watching. Yeah, so you better play good. Yeah, exactly. Rochelle and Ella Higgins is always watching from Carlisle, Arkansas. Also a shout out to Angelica Martinez French, go O's, and Danny Alanis, number 54. Eleanor Anderson, one of the Orioles' most loyal fans, says, Orioles fly high. Pamela Kaminsky-Neeson is watching. Evan Claveau, he says, hi, Scoop and Jamie, on my way to the game. Go O's. Ashley Forsberg tuned in. Aaron Johnson. Brody Kaminsky. That's the BK. That's the original BK right there. BK, you rule. And he's one of our ace. In fact, he was our ace pitcher last year. And he had the big outing against Cadillac in the district championship game right there. Himself and the other guy that pitched really good in that ball game was Caleb Benz.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Benjamin Nicholson tuned in. Cameron Monroe is tuned in. Anthony Examitas. I hope I'm not butchering your name, Anthony. Also, Ann Budrose tuned in. Delana Slater, member of the Ludington girls team. And what a win they had the other night, Jamie. In double overtime, 49-48 over Fremont at Fremont. That was a thriller. Of course, the clutch free throw there at the end by the Orioles' Madeline Kenyon. And understand the JV and varsity teams both went to East Lansing yesterday, to Michigan State University, to the Breslin Center to watch the Michigan State women's game. And the Ludington 6th grade team was also there.
Yeah, that's good. And what's even better is Michigan won the game. So
yeah, no doubt about it.
You know, that's good team bonding right there. Good team bonding shot. And they get to not only see some college basketball and how things go there, but they get to go as a team. So
Orioles we've begun play here in the second half. Ludington gets a basket from Austin Shelton, his first points of the game, and Ludington is up 42-27. Scramble for the ball. Look at that pass. That came in at about Mach 7 from Mikey Himes.
Yeah, well, that's the quarterback right there.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a gun.
Look at Shelley starting here in this
Shelley. In and out, no good. But Himes is right there to mop up. Mikey Himes with the basket.
Well, you'll hear me. I'm up here calling nicknames out because, you know, when you coach these kids, Scoop, you don't usually call them by their full first name, or I call them last names or first names or nicknames. So if I apologize if somebody's wondering who I'm talking about, but I was talking about
Austin Shelton.
Austin Shelton there, but you know, when I coached him, I called him Shelley. So
Ludington is up 44-27, 6:59 to go in the third quarter. with the ball for Whitehall, number 10. That's Gabe Gilbert. Over now to Israel Lewis. Back to Gilbert. Gilbert and Lewis playing a little pitching. There's a steal by BK Jr. Brayton Kaminsky all the way to the hoop, up and good.
Yeah, and you see the ball pressure up top here on those closeouts. You know, where the Whitehall's trying to find wide open shooters in the threes, and there's one in the corner off the. That's where we just didn't get back on D.
That was Brooks Westerland with the 3.
And you can see right here the same thing that happened in the first half after they made a bucket. Whitehall's coach calls a timeout because he doesn't like how they're, playing with the ball up top, and our defense, like I imagine, was picked up a little bit here, Scoop.
Whitehall up 46-30. Timeout on the floor. We want to talk a bit about Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. They've been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary. It is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 310 South Washington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. Ludington up 46-30. And we'd like to thank Jake Flood for tuning in. Also, Milena Barth, Dawn Jakowiak, Michael Cobb, John Peterson. Charlie Nelson is tuned in. Donna Mitchell, Andrew Talsma. Kerry Henyon says, let's win O's. Lois Carr-Yeager. Mike Beimer says, Papa, Mama, Dora, and Max say, go O's, and BK Jr., you rule. Well, BK Jr. right now is at 15 points. Now we're going to have a foul called on the Orioles.
Yeah, that's iffy. That one could go either way, Scoop. He got stepped up in position there, and Eric was turning the corner. That can go either way.
Ava Johnson is tuned into the game, watching on the OSN. Ludington up 46-30, Whitehall basketball. I agree with you, Jamie. Boy, Ludington.
See how we've extended the pressure, Scoop. Instead of playing right at the three-point line, we've extended it way up top now. We're forcing a lot of turnovers like I was thinking we would here at the beginning of this first 4 minutes of this fourth quarter.
Don't you love the synergy between Mikey Himes and Brayton Kaminsky right now?
Yeah, they got it going. And, this team's played well, as a team all season so far. That game they played down in Grand Rapids there.
Yeah.
Against
the Chargers.
Yeah, the John Blink there, the
Grand Rapids
Covenant
Christian
Chargers. That was a heck of a ball game, and right down to the end, and they were down quite a bit, but the size they gave up in that game didn't matter, and just to see them battle, games like that just make you better, and this is a very good, unselfish JV basketball team.
Himes gets both free throws. Mikey now with 15 points in the game. There's a three-pointer. I tell you what, Whitehall is a very good three-point shooting team. Yeah, Ludington's up 48-33, but Whitehall, they hit their threes.
Well, they have to, and that one was deep, Scoop, but they have to because they don't have a single guy on the floor right now that's 6 foot tall.
Brooks Westerland got that. Ludington is up 48-33. Turnaround in the lane by Himes. Good. Mikey Himes with the basket, and the Orioles lead 50-33. 5:22 to go in the third quarter.
And Ludington's in man defense now, matched up. You'll see we'll probably call take and switch everything right here. You'll see rotate on the ball.
They'll get in the corner. Westerland with it. Now they'll work it in. Shot is up and no good, but a foul called. I believe they're going to call it on Himes or Shelton.
It looks like they're calling it on Mikey Himes.
Foul called on Mikey Himes, his third. At the line for Whitehall, number 25, Emmett Hett.
You could hear a pin drop in here
You
right
sure
now
can.
for this home free throw.
First free throw is no good.
Sometimes, when you're at the free throw line, especially whether
That's unnerving.
Whether you're home or away, you like to hear a little bit of noise.
Yeah. I would prefer to hear a little noise, kind of like when I go to bed at night. I've got the Rainforest playing on my Amazon Alexa. or I also have a sound machine I got from the VA, so I have my choice.
You got it, buddy. Well, you're used to being out on that water all the time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You need that noise.
Exactly. Het gets 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington up 50-34. 4:57 to go in this third quarter. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing. Jamie, your favorite flavor of ice cream at the House of Flavors? I may have already asked you.
Yeah, birthday cake.
Birthday cake.
Yeah.
Mine, as I've said many times, for many, many, many years was Blue Moon.
Yeah.
But the
Now
last
it's a pothole.
6 years, it's been Michigan Pothole. Yep.
See, I'm not a big ice cream fan, like hard scooped ice cream fan. So, but their birthday cake is good. But usually I just take it and stir it all up and make it soft.
There you go. Trevisano with the basket there as the Orioles got a steal. They're up 52-34. 18-point Oriole lead.
Yeah, and you see that play right there,
Yeah.
Scoop. You know, he split 2 defenders because both defenders were reaching instead of sliding their feet and getting in position. And then the help was late, and then all of a sudden we get a foul. So those are just the little things that you see Coach Lehman over there talking to the team about, like just that little lapse.
Mm-hmm.
If you can just start putting it all together and not take those little laps, and you force those turnovers, this game's really going to turn the other way.
Het back at the free throw line. First attempt is no good. Second attempt. Good. Emmett Het gets 1 of 2 free throws. Orioles lead 52-35. 4:23 to go in the third quarter. Eric Walton with the ball. Walton on the drive. Baseline up. Boy, he can stop and pop so quick.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Walton with the baseline jumper right there.
You imagine those guys. You got Eric Walton, Mikey Himes, Kyle Himes Jr., and Messiah Himes all in the same house playing 2-on-2 basketball with each other all the time. You can just see that, how they can handle the ball. They're smooth. What a great thing to have right there. And then, they're so unselfish and they're such good teammates along with the other players.
Yeah.
You can see everybody else just following their steps, and it's Ludington basketball's got a lot of things going for them.
A lot of talent, a lot of firepower. Yep. That's why a lot of people are thinking that this could be a special run come March, deep into the tournament.
We got to travel there, Scoop.
We haven't, the deepest we were, the most recent was 2019 where we made it to the state Final Four.
Yep.
In 2017, of course, Class B state runner-up.
Yeah. 2019, we lost to, it's going to hit me now.
Hudsonville Unity
Christian. And so we talked a little bit about the Mad Bomber making his first three-pointer there.
Yeah.
And it was also first points for a freshman at the time, now Detroit Lion, Isaac Tesla.
Yeah, he was like the number 8 man on the Hudsonville Unity Christian team. He was our starting quarterback that year. Is that Alanis that just got that basket? I thought that was Alanis that got the last basket for Ludington. The scoreboard is saying it was
no points.
Well, I think the scoreboard. I think it was. They gave it to Britton.
34,
which is Waylon Britton.
He is in the game, so maybe it was Waylon.
We'll mark it for Waylon right now, but I thought that was Alanis that got that one, but I could be mistaken.
I'll keep an eye on it for you, Scoop.
Now, since 2019, Ludington has made some runs, the deepest they've got in boys basketball. They've been in a few regional championship games, Jamie.
Yeah, we had it up there. We just had that last one
against Kingsford.
To the Flivers.
Yeah, the first time we played them. Then the next year, they really thumped us.
Yeah, the second year they thumped us.
The year they got us barely, that was Sunshine Schillinger's senior year.
Yep.
Yeah. Right now, Ludington is up 56-35 in boys JV basketball. 3:01 to go, and Het is back at the free throw line for Whitehall. First attempt is good.
And you got Jay Smith and Brayton Kaminsky coming in for Eric Walton and Waylon Britton.
Het, second attempt. No good. Rebound to Jay Smith. He'll outlet it to Himes. Himes, nice pass to Alanis. Alanis in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound, Alanis, shot up, no good. Right there for it, Mikey Himes, skying for the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, he pulled that one right off the rim there, Scoop.
Oh.
See, now that when we can get into our full court pressure, we make Whitehall make a lot of bad decisions, but it's off of our misses that we have to have better transition when we miss a shot to get back and still play the same type of defense we do when we make a shot. So, but those things and even we don't do that perfectly against varsity. These are just things that you watch on film and okay, in a game that we're up by 22 points, what could we do better? You're always looking to get better.
Mikey Himes on the dribble drive loses it, and coming up with it for Whitehall, number 32, and that's Levi DeWilt. Hey, I was mentioning House of Flavors, delicious House of Flavors. I had three-pointer Whitehall, and getting that was number 10, Gabe Gilbert. That's his third three of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 three-pointers for Whitehall.
Yeah.
Ludington is up 60-39. Alanis just got the last basket for the Orioles. He's either got 2 or 4. I could have swore he had that basket earlier. Whitehall shot no good. Ludington is up 60-39. Right now we'll keep it as the scoreboard has it. Ball goes out of bounds. Oh, actually saved right there by Kaminsky. Himes for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound to the Vikings. I was mentioning House of Flavors. Sold ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And Indian Summer Co-op, they are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Het is back at the free throw line. He gets the first free throw.
Yeah, Whitehall got bailed out a little bit there by a call that was a good defensive call, hands straight up, all basketball. But, sometimes that happens. But that was the third offensive rebound that Ludington allowed Whitehall to get. So, we do a little bit better job of boxing out there, and then maybe that foul doesn't happen. So
20-point Oriole lead, 60-40, 1:10 to go in the third quarter.
And you see now Whitehall switched to man-to-man, Scoop, versus that 2-3 zone that they were playing earlier in the first half of the game. Now they're in a more man-to-man, and I think, they tried to use the zone to stay in the game a little closer, but, you got to try what works. And neither one's working right now.
So Mikey got pushed off right there and was called for the travel, lost his balance. So it's Whitehall. Well, it was Whitehall basketball. Now it's turned back over to Ludington. Ludington up 60-40, 51 seconds to go. Timeout. Orioles, we're going to stay here and tell you about Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. Trent Lundquist, he is there for you. Also, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And they are the exclusive halftime show sponsor of the Orioles on the OSN, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And, of course, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance, the exclusive post-game sponsor of the Ludington Orioles. Also, a shout-out to Mike Benedict and Benedict Auto Center, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. You can reach Mike at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Had a chance to talk to Mike and his wife, Nicole, when I was out there today. Nice chatting with those folks. Alanis has the ball for Ludington right now. 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. He'll give it to Jay Smith. Orioles up 60-40 over the Whitehall Vikings. Freshman action. Whitehall defeats Ludington 43-38. Three-pointer up. Good! Right there, sister.
That was a great execution coming out of the timeout. Great 5-out movement, motion basketball until we got the shot we wanted. You've seen the defense finally pulled, left Kaminsky open in the corner. Found by Mikey Himes, and
Buzzer beater by Whitehall there.
Yeah, you don't like to see that.
Three-pointer from Brooks Westerland, and your score at the end of 3 from Whitehall in boys JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 63, the Whitehall Vikings 43. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Whitehall. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sykon, Cole Hansen, and we also have Nick Wysong, the OSN. A bird's eye view of local sports. The second game tonight, our cameraman is going to be Daniel Ewing, who is the son of Ludington Paint and Glass owner Matt Ewing and his wife Sarah Ewing. So Daniel Ewing will be making his debut as a cameraman. Another 3 for Whitehall, and that one was hit by Gabe Gilbert, and I believe that's at least.
That's
Let's
10.
see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see, 1, 2,
10,
3.
That's 10 3-pointers. 5 in the
that
first
is.
half,
That is.
4 in the third quarter, and 1 to start the fourth quarter.
10 3-pointers for the Whitehall Vikings. But Ludington is up 65 to 46.
Yeah, so there you go.
30 of their 46 points have come via the three-pointer, the tray.
Yeah, and we were doing so good there at the end of that second quarter and the beginning of the third, closing out on those shooters, and we're just getting laxed, and but they're also shooting from 2-3 feet behind the line there, Scoop. So we got to close out even further.
Eric Walton got that last bucket, and he was fouled. How did we miss that, Jamie? We were talking about threes too much there, I think. Walton got the basket, but he missed the free throw shot. Eric Walton has 12 points in the ball game. There's a rebound for Mikey Himes. He'll get it ahead to come. Oh, beautiful pass to Kaminsky. Oh, that was a sweet pass.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to run past it, Scoop. You got a guy streaking, and you get a rebound. You look up, and you reward him. Running the floor.
Yep, Himes with the assist on that last one. Kaminsky got the basket. Kaminsky's got 20 in the game. Now that pass was a little bit too much on that one, intended for Kaminsky, and it sails out of bounds.
Yeah, he had 2 guys. He had Kaminsky and he had Walton, and he thought Kaminsky was going to keep breaking towards the basket, and he kind of stopped to veer out to go back towards the three-point line because Walton was in the paint, and Mikey threw it towards the basket. So just a little miscommunication.
Jamie,
you see him saying, "My bad."
Yeah, a lot of people are thinking we're losing a great athlete, one of the greatest athletes at Ludington High ever, in Cam Gunsel. But people who are thinking we're not going to have an air attack next year, you're sorely mistaken. Mikey Himes, what a move by Himes there. The guy I was just speaking about, Mikey Himes, gets the basket on a beautiful Euro step right there. And but he's got a cannon for an arm. He can really sling the football.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about it.
Ludington currently up 69 to 48, 6:08 left in this ball game. That shot's going to be short. And with it, here comes Kyle Himes. Himes, he'll give it up to Smith. Oh, look at that unselfishness. That's what you call great unselfishness there.
Yeah. Yep. Just to correct you a little bit there, Scoop. It's so hard to get them all mixed up. But, yes, that was Eric Walton.
Eric Walton, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Eric Walton, and that was back and forth with Jay Smith.
Yep.
And Jace could have easily took the basket, and he threw the ball back to Eric Walton, who finished.
And then we talked about that earlier, the unselfish game, and they don't care who gets the credit, they just want to score the bucket. And when things like that happen, it's amazing what you can accomplish out on the floor. And here we are, 71 to 48. And like you say, yeah, we're up, but you just still have to look at how can you get better. And, we're talking those 3-pointers, I'm sure coach is going to go in there and say, like, hey, we can't be giving up 10 3-pointers, you know. So there's always room to improve.
Hat at the free throw line. First attempt was good. The second attempt is also good.
Back on the subject there of the thing, real quick, you're talking about, Mikey has an arm and, we'll have an air attack. But not only does he have an arm, but he has the brains. He knows what he's supposed to do and when to do it. And also out here on the basketball court, you know what I mean?
Yep, no doubt about it. So here comes Whitehall now, and Ludington missed right there. And here, the Vikings out. There's a nice block there by Jay Smith.
By Jace. Watch this pass. Oh,
Jay Smith with the basket. Jace has 5 in the game. Ludington up 73-50.
You've seen the crowd get a little excited on the play before that. Behind the back, step back dribble. That was a little ankle breaker on the Whitehall player by Eric Walton there.
Jay Smith for 3. God! You like that? He's got one orange tennis shoe and one black tennis shoe.
Yeah, I talked to him about that before the game.
I love it.
I said, what do you got going on there, Jason? He just
He's
smiled.
a trendsetter. He's a trendsetter. He's a fashion plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I like this. I like this look, Coach.
Jay Smith at Ludington's up 76-50. And we'd like to thank Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support
nice pass.
Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the OSN. Waylon Britton with the basket. Orioles up 78-50. 4:22 to go in the game. Shot put up, no good. Rebound up and no good, but a foul is called on the Orioles.
Yeah, that one was a little too deep, Scoop. They're just shooting them now, but, another half a foot in is in their range, but they're just taking where they can get the open 3 now, but forcing it, down 28. But, you give them credit. They're still, shooters are going to shoot, and that's how they're trying to stay in the game, live and die by the 3, even though they have 10.
Yep.
10 of them. We might not like it from the Orioles side, but, their coach is liking it over there, what they've done to try to stay in the ball game.
Dominic Pueller, his first point of the night. Second attempt up, no good. Ludington up 78-51. And here come the Orioles. Eric Walton, nice move in the lane. Shot up and no good. That was Britton with the rebound, no good. Was that Mikey?
Yep.
Mikey Himes with the rebound, and he gets the offensive putback, and Ludington now up 80-51. Mikey Himes has 23 points for the Orioles. Eric Walton with 14. Brayton Kaminsky, he's had a big game as well. He has, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 16, 18. He's got 20, BK Jr. That's what I got him for right now. On the court for the Orioles, you have Alanis, you have Himes, you also have Trevisano. 14-footer up by Himes, no good. And you have Britton out there, and the fifth Oriole is Alanis. 3:28 to go. Shout out to John Long. He says, great game, O's. Pam Jennings, Kyle Winchell, Betsy Dotson tuned in to the OSN, as is Ronald Hendrickson and Shelley Boucher. Mark Peterson, he's a big Oriole fan, and Emma Tyndall, all tuned in to the OSN. Ludington up 80-51, 3:20 to go in the game. Alanis on the dribble drive. He'll give it now to Walton. Walton at the free throw line, back to Alanis. Alanis on his way to the hoop. He's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was a good...
Uh-oh, that was quite a collision there. Whalen's getting up. He looks like he's okay. Walton collided there with, was that Alanis?
Alanis.
Alanis and Walton.
Yep.
Or, Alanis and Whalen Britton
collided knees together on the drive there.
And Alanis will be at the free throw line. 3:06 to go. Boys JV basketball. Freshman game tonight. Whitehall defeats Ludington 43-38. The bank is open.
The bank is open out there.
It does not matter how you score them. A point is a point.
Yeah.
Whether you're shooting an overhand or underhand like Will Chamberlain and Rick Barry used to do.
Hey, however you get them in there. You know, it all started with Hoosiers, right?
Ollie.
Hey, they counted.
Hey, Coach Warren Stowe, he had his Coach Norman Dale moment the other night, and he told Madeline Kenyon as she was in the huddle after the timeout was called, he goes, "You're the best shooter I've coached, and after you make the second free throw," you notice how he said, after you make the second free throw, she went out nothing but net.
Yeah.
49-48, Orioles win in double overtime. The second free throw was no good.
Well, I tell you, if you got nothing going on, you know, tomorrow the weather's getting better, you know, after a big victory like that, you get down there to Holly Gym and, you know, watch those girls play tomorrow night.
Oh, they play so hard. You know, they left everything on the court Friday night at Fremont. What a great victory in double overtime, 49-48. First free throw up and in for Whitehall's Israel Lewis. 2:56 left in the game. Second free throw also good.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'd imagine here in about another 30 seconds or so, we'll get to see some of the Ludington reserves there that on the JV team that normally don't get to play. And what'll be nice is to watch that, you know, watch the teammates over there, you know, cheering them on like they've done all game, trying to get them a couple of buckets here in the last couple minutes of the game.
Kaminsky got that last basket for the Orioles. He has 22 points. Ludington up 83-53. Trevisano, good. Trenton Trevisano with the basket. Timeout on the floor. Ludington up 85-53.
Yeah, they're just going to do a substitution timeout here. I don't know if they're going to give it. Oh, they're going to give them a full 30 then, Scoop.
We want to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10. Call 231-845-5000. And IRCA Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us. The Urca family's been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Also, Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. 2:14 to go in the game. Ludington up 85-53. Boys JV basketball. At the free throw line for the Whitehall Vikings, number 13, Alex Wolting.
And we got a host of new Orioles in the game as well. I think we got Darren Rodriguez in. What do we got there? Number 23.
Sonny Castro.
Sonny Castro.
Yep.
And then we also we had a third one check in right there.
As soon as we get his number,
42.
42. That's Aiden McDonald Saucedo. And Wolting gets 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington up 85-54. Darren Rodriguez with the ball. A little bit too much on that pass. Right, he was right next to Trenton Trevisano, and Trenton's looking at him like, "What are you trying to do? Decapitate me?"
I mean, they were 2 feet away, and Darren knew he had to pass it and cut, man, and he
smoked that ball in there.
Yeah.
Ludington up 85-54, 1:52 to go in this boys JV basketball game. 3-point attempt, Whitehall, another 3, and that's by number 33 for Whitehall, and of course we don't have a 33.
And that's their 11th one of the game right there.
I think
he was in the freshman game there.
I think that's either Quinn Westerland or Jack Kogel. So 33 will give him a 3 there. And Ludington has an 85-57 lead with 1:25 to go. Jamie, you want to do the honors?
Well, let's do it. Lenz Balder Insurance is in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time with a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy. They help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, and your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance. They deliver confidence. And let's go one more here. North Star Chiropractic. Attention athletes, want to boost your game at North Star Chiropractic in Ludington. We specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge.
Well, that wasn't Alex Wolting. That was, I forgot who.
Number 13.
13. That was, it was Wolting. He got one of 2 free throws there. Or 1 of 3, I'm sorry. But the rebound went to Levi DeWilt, who got the basket. So Ludington is up 85-60 right now. Actually, no, that was Brooks Westerland who was shooting those free throws. And he has, we're down to 52 seconds to go. Yep. Ludington up 85-60. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Noah Lehman. Nice block there by Kaminsky. His pass is picked off, however.
Yeah, he was fouled on that pass, but they're not going to call it this late in the game there, Scoop.
Shot up by Wolting, no good. The pickoff there came from Jack Kogel. Here's a pass to McDonald Cecito. A little bit, he couldn't handle it, and here comes, now Kaminsky knocks it out of bounds with 23 seconds to go. So 23.1 seconds remain. And then we've got one more sponsor to give some love to.
Yeah, let's go. Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary. It is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic at 310 South Washington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874.
And there's the buzzer. And your final score, the Ludington Orioles 85 and the Whitehall Vikings 63. Whitehall did get another 3 there at the very end.
12 3-pointers in the game.
12 threes, and I'm sure Coach Noah Lehman will not be happy about that, but the 3 was made by number 33 for Whitehall, and I got to believe that was Quinn Westerland, who was wearing 33. The coach told me he had 2 5-quarter players.
Yeah. One
was Jack Kogel, number 5. The other, Quinn Westerland, he said would be number 2, but I believe he was number 33. And your final score, 85-63, and we're going to step aside right now. And when we return, we'll have the Smith and Eddy post-game show coming your way here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School JV final. Ludington wins by the score of 85-63. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Joining me right now, Oriole JV boys head coach Noah Lehman. And Coach, I know you're going to be happy with just about everything from this game except for allowing 12 three-pointers from Whitehall.
Yeah, and I mean, give Whitehall a lot of credit because we gave them some open ones for sure, but geez, I feel like we contested fairly well and they hit a lot of shots. So I got to figure out what Cello's doing in practice to be hitting all those shots. But yeah, I mean, they hit a lot of shots, but I thought we did a lot of really good things too.
They hit 12 three-pointers, and you can't be too bad. You still won by 22 points.
Yeah, the pace of the game that we played at tonight was, for 32 minutes, better than what it has been all season. I mean, we've had quarters like that, we've had halves like that, but we haven't consistently tried to run the ball down the floor quite like we did tonight. And it starts with our defense. I mean, you know that when we get our hands, I was really impressed. It's a little thing, but our hands were out. We had a lot of deflections, tips, things like that allowed us to then go run the other way.
Your second quarter, your boys put up 23 points. Your third quarter, they put up 23 points. The fourth quarter, they put up 22 points. You look, even 17 is not bad, and that's what they had in the first quarter.
Right, and again, that goes back to consistency. Yeah. Against Oak Ridge the other night, we had 28 points in the first half and 40-some in the second. I mean, that's good. That's not consistent basketball. So to see us have a level of intensity, of intentionality, of not having those mental lapses was huge. That's a big improvement.
Brayton Kaminsky and Mikey Himes, what a 1-2 punch. They got good chemistry.
They're tough, and then you put Eric in there who's steady, Jace is steady, our bigs do. I mean, we just are fortunate. We didn't even have Sloan tonight either. Landon Sloan was not available tonight. So to have those guys be aggressive as they are, the only reason they can do it is because we have those steady guys with their back covering. I mean, it looks great when we go and get layups, but other guys are covering their back too. So, I mean, a lot of fun with different groups of guys on the floor.
Exactly. Nice win tonight, Coach. Jamie, anything you want to add?
Yeah, I was just saying at the beginning, you haven't had a lot of chances to see zone this year. And, Whitehall coming out, like I was telling the scoop, we can practice against it all the time, but when you actually get it in the game, and in the first quarter there where you said we had 17 points, I thought they moved the ball well against the zone, but they just weren't utilizing an extra few pass fakes or getting in the gaps. But once they figured that out and then we're kicking them out to the wide open threes, that's when the consistency started. And then, of course, we're making buckets. We were able to get into your defense pressure-wise, and things turned around. So, like, I thought that was probably, for 4 quarters, that was probably the best game that I've seen them play this year.
And
they're
I mean,
very
at the
unselfish
JV,
together.
at the JV level, playing against the zone especially is hard.
Yes.
So, like you said, if we can get that ball moving and get a guy flashing to the middle, it makes a huge difference.
I thought they did very well with that. We commented several times on how unselfishly they were playing tonight, and that truly showed. And when no one cares who gets the credit, good things happen, and that's exactly what it was tonight there, Coach.
You're talking to a man who was on that 2017 team, and that 2017 team epitomized what a team was. You look up at the definition in the dictionary of a team, it says 2017 Ludington boys basketball team.
Well, I appreciate that. I think these guys, I told them the other day, anytime we get 3-on-2, 2-on-1, I'm not at a group of guys that handle those big advantage situations as well as these guys do. They're always looking to pass ahead. I mean, there are times where I think that we could finish, but we make the one more pass in transition. So I'm very fortunate to be able to have these guys and be their coach.
Well, thanks for coming up, Coach. Congratulations on the big win, and we'll talk to you on Thursday at Hawley Gym.
Perfect. Should be a good one. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome. Thank you. Coach Noah Lehman, his team wins tonight by the score of 85-63, and that's going to wrap things up for the Smith & Eddy post-game show. When we return, we'll have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way on 102.7 WMOM and the OSN. Stay tuned.